Heritage bungalow, Taghda, and this is cuddled up in the lap of the Himalayas, and it's a secluded place away from all urbanization.
So at the end of February 2025, I traveled with my husband to 3 offbeat destinations, Lamahatta, Tinchule and Taghda. So exploring the delights of Taghda-Tinchule-Lamahatta and Lamahatta, and nestled in the mesmerizing hills of West Bengal, Darjeeling, the popular destinations with the tea gardens, the breathtaking views and rich cultural heritage are a feast for the eyes. While Darjeeling itself offers a plethora of attractions, embarking on a one-day tour to the offbeat locations of Taghda-Tinchule-Lamahatta and Lamahatta provides a unique opportunity to uncover the hidden gems of the region. Join me as I embark on an unforgettable journey through these enchanting locations.
So this cap I purchased here from Tiger Hill, and it's very warm.
मेरा नाम जंगो है मैम, जंगो।
आप टाइगर हिल में ही बैठते हैं?
यहीं पर बैठते हैं।
हाँ, तो जो भी आएगा आपसे कुछ ना कुछ तो लेके ही जाएगा, क्योंकि आपका जो क्वालिटी कैसा है बोलिए?
क्वालिटी तो मीडियम रेंज ही है,
मीडियम रेंज,
हाई क्वालिटी भी नहीं
है, लेकिन अफोर्डेबल है।
अफोर्डेबल है।
हाँ,
हर क्वालिटी का आदमी आता है ना,
हर क्वालिटी का आदमी आता है। ब्रांडेड नहीं है, लेकिन कंफर्टेबल तो है। तो मैं तो पहन के बहुत कंफर्ट मुझे लग रहा है। ओके, थैंक यू।
We pre-booked a local taxi right from day one, and Ambrose, our driver, took us to less crowded places with lots of natural beauty. Now this is Taghda. The journey itself is a feast for the eyes, with the scenic beauty of the rolling hills and mist-laden valleys captivating our senses. So I'm going atop the Taghda Heritage Colonial Bungalow number 12, which is 108 years old bungalow situated at Taghda Forest Cantonment, Darjeeling. The British and Gorkha Army camp was established in the year 1911. After they left the cantonment before Second World War, most of the bungalows then started to be owned by the locals, which are now converted into a homestay. Now this bungalow number 12, it's a space that is serene and natural beauty covered by the pine trees. And Taghda, located very near to Darjeeling, has the best of mountains and heritage.
Heritage bungalow, Taghda, and this is cuddled up in the lap of the Himalayas, and it's a secluded place away from all urbanization, and people come here to seek solace. So you'll find a lot of nature enthusiasts and travelers who love to stay in the quaint heritage atmosphere. and this is such a lovely place. And I'm already going to provide the tariff, the room rates, fooding, lodging, etc. So you can go to my description box and get the details there. Such a lovely feel, and I feel so relaxed amongst the lush green pine trees. Look at the view. You know, it's majestic, it's silent, and it's the whispering woods. You can only hear the sounds of birds chirping and the whispers of the gentle breeze. Really, this is my kind of place. Okay.
Located at an altitude of 4,000 feet, Taghda is nearly 28 kilometers from Darjeeling. Although it is located so close to Darjeeling, it is not yet so crowded with tourists. Taghda literally means mist or fog in Lepcha language. True to its name, Taghda, a former British cantonment area near Darjeeling, remains covered with mist for most of the time. Think of a dreamy place where the sun and clouds play hide and seek with glee and mist descends at its own will. There are foggy nature trails, blooming orchids, sounds of chirping birds, and majestic mountain views. So Taghda is all these and much more. From Taghda to Tinchule, which is a tiny hamlet tucked in the foothills of the eastern Himalayas in the Darjeeling region of North Bengal, sprawled across vast stretches of mountains and tea gardens, the lush pastoral landscape of this place makes this a pristine locale and a destination with endless natural beauty. I'm sure you've got a glimpse of the Gurung homestay over here in Tinchule. The word Tinchule stands for three chullas. Chulla means oven, and this is represented by three prominent hilltops that resembles the three chullas. It is an upcoming tourist destination of the region. Tinchule is a remote hamlet located close to Darjeeling, which can be reached through a drive of 32 kilometers. It is at a distance of 80 kilometers from Siliguri, 35 kilometers from Kalimpong, and 88 kilometers from Gangtok. The inhabitants of this quiet settlement, Tinchule, took an initiative for establishing their locality as a model organic village. With the help of organizations such as the WWF, the village has developed village homestays. The villagers also showed keen interest in modern farming, and with the help of WWF, they developed floriculture, vermiculture, and organic projects. Undoubtedly, the vista which you can see is superlative.
So this is Tinchule, a quaint village, and the view of the mountains are really very rare and amazing.
And the charming Gurung guest house is nestled in the cozy lap of this idyllic Himalayan village, Tinchule. Tinchule provides stunning Himalayan views with the majestic Kanchenjunga towering over the entire region. The place specializes in village tourism, and one can take village walks, nature hikes, and tea garden visits during the stay here. The untouched natural forest is a bird watcher's paradise, and the sunrise views from specific points in this region are greatly talked about by all. How would you feel on observing a very cold morning filled with mist-covered mountains all around in February? We sure did relish every single bite of the same slice of heaven, considering we had One full day of travel left in the trip. The forest wandered through misty morn with quietness and peace reborn. And we are now about to explore the pine forests of Lamahatta. It's going to prove a good workout regime for us as we had lots of high-calorie foods during our trip. Lamahatta is near to the town of Darjeeling as well as Kalimpong. It is on the road to visit Tista Bazaar, originally inhabited by the local tribes as well as by the Buddhist holy man. It has risen rapidly to become a sort of a place for tourists who wish to experience a weekend getaway in North Bengal among the forests and mountains.
So in this eco park, the way to the lake is topsy-turvy and lots of turns are there and it's very steep at the same time. So you can well understand that I'm panting and feeling quite exhausted, but since it's winter time, it's good to go. The climb is so steep that at times you have to take rest, and right now we are at a point which is very suitable for meditation because it's so calm and quiet. Bliss of tranquility, that's what I would say.
This Lamahatta forest is at a height of 5,000 feet while the surrounding villages will be a bit more. The natural beauty with prayer flags fluttering in the winds coming from the mountains makes one fall in love with this place. Now, while exploring Lamahatta, I found out that the forests of Sivok have a long history. They have existed for millennia and seen the way human mankind has evolved. They have seen roads built here where it was only forest trails. There are still trails that go into nowhere and then to somewhere. I always look out for places steeped in obscurity, search for places with names like Magwa, Tinchule, Peshok, Tarzan, 6 Mile. So you can visit Lamahatta, but only visit, do not stay there for it is crowded. You can venture into the forested pines of Lamahatta, go such that every step takes you away from the crowds and human voices. Right now I felt that I now belong to nature in the company of the ramrod pine trees as they swayed gently in the breeze, looking down at me as I walked through overgrown moss without any sense of direction, just drawn by the pull of mystical magic out here. Wandering through the pines, I traversed the whole route and finally reached atop. Women empowerment and self-sufficiency is the mantra here, as you will see.
तो फिट है पूरा, हाँ ऊपर उठ के फिर चाय वाय बना के आप लोग लेके चले आते हैं ना, यहाँ आके बनाते हैं?
नहीं
बना के लेके आते हैं। बाप रे,
9 बजे में आता है चाय लेके।
एकदम कुडोस, आप लोग एकदम बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट आदमी लोग है, हाँ एकदम बहुत ब्रेव है।
Finally, we completed the trail and reached the lake. The lake atop is small, but the scenic beauty of the place really impressed us. The lake has a spiritual significance. It is clean and surrounded by lush greenery. This is the sacred pond and a significant tourist attraction and a place of spiritual importance for locals. Now this trekking route of Lamahatta pine trees is a photographer's paradise. It ends with a small lake on the hilltop known as Jal Pokhri.
कलकत्ता से मैं भी हूँ। Wow. So Darjeeling first time?
Yeah,
First time. Okay. And what was the experience of this trek?
Amazing.
Amazing. Yeah, really. This place is very tranquil, ना? एकदम शांत. Meditation करने के लिए तो बहुत अच्छी है.
हम लोग तो ये सोचे हम लोग आज एवरेस्ट चल रही है.
Now, the sacred lake is actually man-made and used for rainwater harvesting and a significant feature of the park, attracting tourists for its serene beauty and spiritual atmosphere. Now, there is a watchtower in this eco-park that offers stunning views of the landscape including Kanchenjunga, and the hike, although very tough, to the lake takes you through a dense pine forest, offering a refreshing escape into nature. The Batascia Loop, or a windy place, and the War Memorial is 5 kilometers ahead of Darjeeling city and located in between Ghum, the highest point in the world where locomotive engines operate, and Darjeeling city. Batascia Loop attracts people for a spectacular view of the Mount Kanchenjunga and other snow-capped Himalayan peaks, and you can watch the remarkable engineering marvel of Darjeeling Himalayan Railways, where almost imperceptibly the railway line negotiates a circle and descends 1,000 feet in altitude. At the center of Batascia Loop, a war memorial stands. This memorial was constructed by the District Sainik Board, Darjeeling, in commemoration of the brave Gorkha soldiers who sacrificed their lives to protect the sovereignty of the nation since independence. This memorial was sanctified on 22nd March 1995. The Ghum Monastery, also popularly known as the Yega Choiling Monastery, at an approximate elevation of 8,000 feet, 8 kilometers from Darjeeling. Now, Ghum Monastery is considered to be one of the holiest monasteries, as the renowned Tomo Geshe Rinpoche of Tibet personally blessed this place. This monastery was established in 1850 by the famous Mongolian astrologer and monk Lama Sherab Gyatso, and is the largest of the 3 monasteries in Ghum. Then then we visited another exquisite monastery, the Sonada Monastery, also known as Taghda-Tinchule-Lamahatta, which is a significant Tibetan Buddhist monastery located in Sonada, Darjeeling, founded by Kalu Rinpoche and serving as the international seat of the Shangpa Kagyu lineage. Kalu Rinpoche passed away at Sonada in 1989 and the monastery still houses the remains of Kalu Rinpoche. The 7 gleaming white piece pagodas here, or the stupas, along with a newly built statue of Guru Rinpoche, is truly mesmerizing. Sonada, known for its beautiful Buddhist heritage and natural beauty close to the city of Darjeeling, offers various places for tourists and visitors to enjoy, and one such place is the Sonada Monastery or the Taghda-Tinchule-Lamahatta Monastery. This monastery is a peaceful addition to a trip of Darjeeling, nestled among the greenery of Sonada. The place is full of art and architecture such as paintings, sacred groves and statues related to Buddhist culture. A mummified Vajradhara Lama figure is said to reside in the main shrine. Splendid view from the Sonada Monastery, and I really like the peace and tranquility as well as the artistry of this monastery. Amidst the greenery, the Sonada Monastery offers the ideal ambience for deep reflection and mindfulness. Simply can't help falling in love with Darjeeling, or the land of the thunderbolts, and with its mystic atmosphere and fascinating vistas. And the nomad traveler in me always says, if not now, when? What a wonderful world